Welcome back, guys. Welcome to our Module 5, Solving Quadratic Equation using the Quadratic Formula. Still on week 1. Okay, let's start with our pre-test. Okay, pre-test class is on page 3, What I Know, titled What I Know. And there are only 10 items. You have to use 1/4 sheet of paper para magsulat sa answer. Letter only ang isulat. Do not forget to write your name, Module 5, section. What's in? Before answering questions, sabi niya, what's new? Okay, review muna tayo sa simplifying radicals. Okay, A. 4 plus square root of 500 equals 4 plus square root of i-factor niya si 500. Ang factors ng 500 is 100 times 5. Why? Because wala namang perfect square root si 500. That is why hanap siya ng factors na merong perfect square root, which is 100 times 5. 100 yung may perfect square root. So, square root of 100 is 10. Kaya nilabas niya si 10. Okay? And then, nagpabilin sa sulod si 5. So, ang answer is 4 plus 10 square root of 5. Okay. Letter B, dito naman, negative 6. Negative square root of 12 divided by 4 equals to negative 6 minus square root of factors ng 12 na may perfect square root is 4 and 3. May perfect square root si 4. Okay, perfect square root ng 4. Square root of 4 is 2. At ito ay labas si 2 dito kang square root na sign. Naiwan si 3. So, answer is negative 6, negative 2, square root of 3 over 4. And then, meron siyang common divisor, so 2. So, negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. And then, si negative 2 divided by 2 is wala na, 1 na. Merong 1 dito. And then, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Ito na yan. So, try this. Simplify the following radicals. Practice. Notebook lang. Yung mga dating notebook lang. Okay, do not buy a new notebook. May mga tira-tira na. Sayang naman. There are 5 items. Practice lang. Okay. Move tayo. What's new? Please throw the ball. A certain group of boys play a ball outside Eric's house when one of them accidentally kicked it hard and went up to Eric's roof. They requested him to get the ball and throw it back to them. Without hesitation, Eric helped them and threw the ball from the roof onto the ground 9.14 meters below. He tossed the ball with an initial downward velocity of 3.05 meters per second, with h as the height of an object after 30 seconds, v as the initial velocity, and h as the small h as the initial height. The condition above is given by the equation h equals negative 16t squared plus vt plus h. Question: what will be the equation to find how long it takes the ball to hit the ground? Do you think the methods of solving quadratic equation that we have learned in the previous modules will help you solve the equation you made? Ano na yun? Module 1, extracting square roots. Module 2, ano yun? Factoring. Module 3, completing the square. This one, using quadratic formula. Okay, what is it? Okay, ito na yun. The quadratic equation that can be formed from the stored model earlier is negative 16t squared plus 3.05t plus 9.14 equals 0. Do you think the methods discussed previously can be used to solve for the roots of the obtained equation? Why? Hindi po. Okay, may point, wala perfect square root, hindi pwede kami completing the square. Okay. There are quadratic equations that are difficult to solve by extracting square roots, factoring, or even completing the squares. Yun nga. These quadratic equations need a formula that will help you in solving for their roots. By completing the square of the quadratic equation, ex squared plus bx plus c equals 0, a formula can be developed that gives the solutions to any quadratic equation in standard form. The formula is called quadratic formula. Galing sa standard form, ito yon. Okay, ang quadratic formula. Okay, how? Ito na yon. Ito yung proseso niya. Okay. Using standard form ng quadratic equation na derive ang quadratic formula. Anong ginamit? Completing the square. Okay. Si C, yung constant or arithmetic term, dito sa module natin, arithmetic ang tawag niya, arithmetic term. Nilipat si positive C, nagiging negative C. Okay, nag-move siya ng side. So, ang naiwan sa kabila, sa left side, EX squared plus BX equals to negative C. And then, tanggalin ito ang coefficient ni X squared, divide left and right side by A. So, AX squared divided by A, X squared na lang. BX divided by A. So, B over EX. Si C, negative C divided by A. So, negative C over A. And then, ito na yung B natin. So, B over A. Divided by 2. So, B2A squared nimo. So, magiging B squared over 4A squared. So, nag-add ka man ng B squared over 4A squared dito sa left side, mag-add ka rin sa right side. So, factor natin ito. So, X squared, ang factors niya, square root of X squared is X. Square root ng B squared over 4A squared is B over 2A. Okay? And then dito, i-divide niya. So, 4A squared yung LCD niya. 4A squared divided by A is 4A times C. Ito na yun. So, negative 4AC. And then, si 4A squared, merong negative ito na kulang na nakaligtaan lang. Okay, pag-type. Okay. 4A squared divided 4A squared equals A. 1. Nalito na. Times B equals B squared. Nawala kasi yung negative. So, nahanap ko. Okay. So, square root both sides. So, mawala na yung square dito pag square root natin. So, X plus B over 2A equals square root ani sa right side. Okay, ito na yon. So, as is lang. Wala namang perfect square root. Ito sa baba, mayroong perfect square root si 4A squared. Okay, si B over 2A, lipat, magiging negative B over 2A. Ito na yon. So, X na maiwan sa kabila. Extract ka ng square root ng 4A squared, magiging 2A. Ang taas, numerator, square root pa rin. Square root of B squared minus 4AC. So, ito na yon. So, combine nila, ito, inisa lang. So, 2A. The final quadratic formula is negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC over 2A. Where A is not equal to 0. Okay, move na. Okay, quadratic formula. Ito na yon. Ito yung gagamitin. You can use calculator, okay, cell phone. Solve for the real roots of each equation using quadratic formula. Okay. Ax squared minus 2x minus 19b to x squared plus 6x equals to negative 3. C to x squared minus 3x plus 4. Practice. Okay. Letter A. Dapat sa quadratic formula, naka-standard form because kukunin mo yung values ni A, B, at saka ni C. Hindi ka makakuha ng values ni A, B, at C kung hindi naka-standard form. Lahat ng term nandoon sa left side. Ang maiwan sa right side, 0 lang. Okay? So, ang A dito is 1. Ang B, negative 2. Ang C is negative 19. Substitute lang. So, B, negative 2, negative 2, times negative 2. Yan, B squared, negative 2 squared. Yan, minus 4A, si A kay 1. Si C kay negative 19. Over 2A, 2 times 1. And then, calculator na lang ito. Negative 2 times, negative times negative 2, 2. Negative 2 squared, 4. And then negative 4 times 1 times negative 19, positive 76, 4 ito. Bakit nagiging, ano ito? Okay. Okay. 78. 4 ito. Positive 4. So, 80. 80. Okay. 2 plus or minus square root of 80 over 2. Okay. May konting ano lang. Walang problema yan. Okay. So, letter B. 2x squared plus 6x equals negative 3. Standard mo. Si negative 3, as I've said earlier, lahat ng term, i-transfer mo sa left side. So, si negative 3 magiging positive 3. Ito na yon. So, ang A niya is 2, si B is 6, si C is 3. Substitute lang dito, and then calculation na. Okay? The same with letter C. 2x squared minus 3x plus... ito, mas madali. Naka-standard form na. Si A is 2, si B negative 3, si C is 4. And then substitute lang sa quadratic formula, A, B, C, and then calculation na. Okay? Pag walang perfect square, as is lang, no? Walang perfect square ito. Negative, square root of negative 23, wala. As is lang. Yun na yung roots natin. Okay? So, dito sa C, wala din. Walang perfect square root. Wala, no? Okay. So, number 2. Example number 2. Okay. Skip natin yan. Okay, dito tayo. Test yourself. Okay, practice ito. A, B, C, D. 5. And then, pwede rin practice. Quadratic formula, ito na yon. Ito yung topic natin. Ito yung gagamitin na formula. What can I do? Ito is solve sa one whole intermediate or yellow paper na gamitin. Kung ano lang meron. Pwede bond paper, okay? Ano pa? Mga murang papel. Ano yung tawag? Kalimutan ko. Okay. Solve ito 1 to 10, ha? Okay. Kailangan ng solusyon. Okay. And then, assessment na. Okay. Ilang item ito? 10 lang. So, 1/4 lang ito. Okay. Write the correct letter in your 1/4. Okay. With your name, module 5, section. Okay. Yan lang. So, hope it will be a big help in your module. Okay. Good luck.